What's up, everybody? It's Chibi, and today I'm here to bring you a anime review on Niンジャスレイヤー san. So, with this episode, we're introduced to the blonde female character that's appeared in the opening song since episode 1. We finally get introduced to her, Nancy Lee, I think that's her name, but Nancy, and for the most part, from what we can see, is Nancy is going to have some form of role to play in the series that's going to be very important, judging by the way this episode of Ninja Slayer was done. And I'm quite happy to see her finally introduced, because like I said, she's been in the opening song since like the first episode, and I look forward to seeing her character, just to see what type of character she has and stuff like that. And so to see finally she has an episode in this, episode of Ninja Slayer, looking forward to it, I really am. So, with this episode of Ninja Slayer, I noticed there was one segment of this episode that really stood out personally to me, and it was the scene to where Ninja Slayer just sits upon, the top of the roof with the crows, and it's just a scene that's complete silence. Like, you just see the sound effects, no dialogue, just sound effects, some slight music, and that's it. And that scene, very gripping scene for different reasons, because what I feel like that scene was trying to symbolize is that Ninja Slayer is going through eternal struggle right now, because he realizes he has this soul inside of him that's trying to kill everybody and use his rage to kill all ninjas and everybody around him. And on top of that, you see how Ninja Slayer, in his act of sitting on top of the roof, like he tried to calm himself because he was doing heavy, deep breathing. He's like, doing stuff like that. And that indicates that you are trying to calm down. And with Ninja Slayer doing something like that, it makes me assume that he's trying to control his rage, his anger, and he's changing as a person to where he doesn't want nothing but vengeance. Like, just seek out vengeance and have a bloody path behind him. That's what he doesn't want. And you can assume that this is like a direction of maturity of Ninja Slayer, like he's taken right here because of the actions of that one specific scene. So, I gotta hand it to Trigger. I mean, I don't know if they were going for that, but I'm assuming they were, judging by the way the scene was done. And it was definitely a scene I liked the most when it came to Ninja Slayer thus far of the series. Like, that was one of my favorite scenes. It really was, for some reason. I don't know. I really liked that scene. And then on top of it, you also have it to where at the end, it seems like Ninja Slayer is trying to overcome his anger and anguish and trying to change as a person, like the way he acted towards the end. And when he just, leaves, he says, like, goodbye. So, yeah, I mean, the episode of Ninja Slayer, simple, but it has some slight deep meaning from what I can assume, judging by the way the ending was done. And I just hope that, this is what I think it is going on. Like, Ninja Slayer is, changing, he's learning to calm himself down and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, you have it to where, Nancy, she fights, and so she gets poisoned by a couple snakes, and she gets saved by Ninja Slayer, and that's kind of it. So, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.